I think it was something that I probably could have passed away from, but the fact that I didn't, it's something that I need to share.
This spring, we introduced you to a Noblesville dad and son, both on their second chance at life. Dad Giovanni is now on a mission to share their story to bring hope to others during their darkest days. WRTV's Nikki DeMentri has this story tonight.
Giovanni Galvez's story is one of hope.
I know that my story will help a lot of people.
It's been a year since his second chapter began. Last July, the Methodist Hospital ER financial counselor attempted suicide. At the time, his young son Levi faced a cancer relapse.
Sometimes I used to wonder why I lived, but there was a greater purpose after that.
Hi. We introduced you to the duo in March, not long after 6-year-old Levi's second chapter began. His dad, who once tried to take his own life, saved his son's months later through a stem cell transplant.
I'm grateful for everybody that fought for my life and never gave up on me.
Today, Galvez continues to work in Methodist ER. Levi is home in remission and doing well.
You can't really go anywhere, but being bored at home is being better than being bored at the hospital.
On Galvez's off time at the hospital, he has made it his mission to provide others hope.
What Gio has been able to do is what you hope all your trauma patients do, right?
The Noblesville dad volunteers through the Trauma Survivors Network at the Level 1 Trauma Center. His coworker and friend, Chaplain Thomas McDorr, spearheads the initiative.
Your injury, your traumatic experience doesn't have to define who you are.
Galvez is one of 4 peer support volunteers. It's his job to connect with fellow trauma survivors while they're in the hospital.
You're thinking right there in that moment, like, how are things going to get better? Like what's going to happen now? And there's so many unknown things that you don't know. And, you know, I was that patient.
Advocating for resources for help and support is the focus of Galvez's second chapter, one he hopes to continue writing alongside other survivors.
It's a great experience because I feel really strong and confident of what they're going through, but also what I face too.
Working for you, Nikki DeMentri, WRTV.
There's also resources once patients are discharged. The Trauma Survivors Network support group meets every second Tuesday of the month. That information is on our website, WRTV.com. For those in need of help or know someone who may need help, there are resources available. The National Suicide Hotline is available 24/7, and that number is simply 988.